So yeah. Oh, one of the values of having a God is that it keeps people having something better than them, pure or true or whatever. That way, it keeps them in check and gives them something to aspire to. It's the chief cornerstone on the pyramid, on the dollar bill, where it's floating above the pyramid. It's an aspiration. It's not connected to it, and everything else leads to that point, but there'll always be something beyond it, you know. And anyway, that's another story. The point is that everybody, about 6-7 billion people, have ordinary gods. What would you call it? One of three gods, and everybody else, little gods here and there, whatever gods. And I'm a lot older than that. Cause all I needed was a dog, like Anubis. Except yeah. Why? A dog was enough. I didn't need anything. I didn't need anything else. I never actually worshipped anything else. I don't worship my dog, but I'm just saying, why? He's my only peer. That means there could be people that have. They're not. Why? They're temporary. What are they? I know. Why? They can't make the trip. Why? Some can. Every now and then. But man, let me tell you, why? They got their hands full. If you're human in the capacity of what they call an angel, you've never been more screwed. Why? Doesn't matter if there's been worlds 10 million times more evil than this. There's never been worlds as dumb as this. It's not the IQ that's lowered. It's something else. It's stunted. What do you call that? Arrested development? Maybe they never got beyond it in the first place. It's not that they slid back. It's just maybe they're stuck wherever they got to, and maybe they take what their parents did and they move it a little bit further, like evolution wants them to. I don't know. It was never an option for me. But I get punished, not punished, but I get Job time. Job's life was a vacation compared to mine. Why? It is. And it's a story in a book, for Christ's sake. This is real. So what's the point? Well, I don't know why people couldn't just look up to their dogs. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Huh. It was more than enough for me since I was little and since I was big. Yeah. You were all I ever needed to look up to. Look across to, really. But, to me, a peer is worthy of worship, but I wouldn't worship him. Well, he wouldn't want it any more than I would do it. But if there is anybody worthy of it, it'd be him. And he's a dog. Supposedly he's not good enough. He don't know enough. He's not sophisticated enough. Have you taken a look at him lately? He's built to survive well with exactly only what he came with. How many babies crapped out of the womb could survive with just what flushed out with the amniotic fluid there? What? No. He didn't even have his mother after 5 weeks. He only had me. It's plenty, But the point is what you got fur. You could survive. He has four seasons of fur. When different layers. He has a raincoat. He has a snow coat. He has a spring coat. He's got it all. He's got claws for digging and for running, and the dew claws, everything about him. He's got the digestive enzymes to make the meat, flow smoothly in there after he eats. He's got a tail to cover his face in if it should get too cold, which it never does usually. But if it gets even close, he'll just wrap his tail right around his face. He's got better eyesight, better nose, better teeth. When he was young, he would run about 35 miles an hour. He looked like a racehorse. He would cover so much ground. What else? You got everything good. And then there's me. A broken down jalopy. A pinto of a species. And I got to deal with these mutants. Why? It's not all of them. It's just you ever notice it only takes that one. Why? And then it just feeds itself. It feeds itself through the system. It's terrible. Why? It's like something that lives off of indigestion. It likes that feeling. It likes heartburn. It likes diarrhea. Like it's everything it's to me is vile, and it likes it. Yeah. It likes to exercise what little power it has, so that everybody knows that it has it. Because if it didn't, then it would be like the tree that fell in the forest. And yeah, I told her one time. I said, something about pride. She said something about pride. I said, pride. I said, you're telling me, with this one. I said, pride goeth before the fall. She goes, no, it doesn't. I said, why? Yeah. I'm just saying, the world, it's not that, it's never that. Why? Because there's nobody I wouldn't, respect if they respect me. Nobody. It doesn't matter who you are. You're not too little, you're not too irrelevant, and you're not too important for me to also remind you that you still have to respect me. So what's the point? She don't like that. She's like, this is business. I can ruin you. But I don't know. She might ruin my day, but I don't know. I'm not even going to put it to words. So I don't make good prey. I don't make a good prey animal. I'm not. It's not in my blood. It's not in me. So what's the point? Which doesn't mean that I won't bite my lip for my dog. It's not what it means. It just means, now I have to fight fire with fire. So if she wants to, lay traps, I'll lay traps. I'll just be quiet. I won't say a word. I'll just, okay. And then be on my way. So ridiculous. Why? Because I should never have to hear a word that certain people have to say. Why? Because I'm not like you. I don't want to be like you. And in business, that's a sign that something's wrong with business, not that something's right with it. That's the way it is. Why? They freak out with confrontation. Why? They can dish it, but they can't take it. Look, where I'm from, if you're going to talk to people, you can expect that they might talk some shit back to you. Why? Because they're people, and as much as everybody shits all over each other in a big city, they all have something in common, which is that they're all slaves, and they know it, and they'd all rather be somewhere else than where they are. So what's the point? It's like even the people that are higher up. Not that she's higher up to anything, but the people that are actually like higher up in the business structure, they know what it feels like to eat shit for a living and to crawl into. They understand that to be successful in business, you have to eat a lot of shit. So what's your point? So the people that are successful in the bigger cities, where I'm from anyway, they're not gonna talk to you. If they're gonna talk to you like a piece of shit, it's like they would expect it to come back their way. Why? But they don't. Why? I've known plenty of people that started off delivering newspapers just like me, doing shit like that. And they may be a fucking, cold-blooded cash register in them on the inside, but at the same time, they also have the scars of somebody that worked their way up. But this broad looks like she's marooned on an island, and she can't get off because she doesn't want to get off. I call that Gilligan. So what's the point? Nice to meet you all day, every day. So what's the point? Oh my God, what a nightmare. Same damn dame everywhere I go. Why? Oh, well, what am I going to tell you? She would love to make it a bigger deal. Let her. Why? I don't care. Why? What am I going to do? I'm ready to check out. Do you think I'm going to fucking... Why? I know my dog ain't ready to check out, but I'm not going to let her fucking leverage that against me. Why? Because my way the whole fucking way, baby. What does that mean? I won't regret any of it. Why? That bitch looks for trouble. She's worse than a cop. So what's the point? She is worse than a cop. Is she? Well, she's retarded, So what's the point? She has a learning disability. I could see it in her face. What? I know, but you can't get, She's like, one of these, what would you call them, municipal workers or something. She ain't going nowhere. What? She likes it there. She likes it. Right. You'll find people who are very content with being very, very ridiculous. So what's the point? They don't mind it. They love it. They're glad they get to be ridiculous over other people. That's the only part that matters. At least I'm not just being ridiculous for the hell of it. I get to be ridiculous over other people. I don't care. Why? It's just a damn shame that murder's not legal. Why? Unless it's war, of course. But, besides that. Unless you kill for the government, it's not legal. Yeah. How ironic. Well, what are you going to do? Now, where is the vape? I would like silence now. Silence! I don't know where the vape is. But I'm probably sitting on it. Nope. Yeah, I don't feel good, but I have felt worse. I feel better because of so-and-so.